สวัสดีครับวันนี้กลับมาอยู่กับผมอีกครั้งนะฮะกับผมโมมิจิในเกม Stranding 2ครับเดี๋ยวเราไปต่อกันเลยดีกว่าตอนนี้ล่าสุดก็คือเรากลับไปบ้านแต่ปรากฏว่าลูโดนลักพาตัวไปลูโดนลักพาตัวไปเราก็ต้องมาทำภารกิจในการเชื่อมเครือข่ายต่อเหมือนเดิมนะฮะแต่ที่นี่เราผ่านประตูมิติอะไรสักอย่างมาตอนนี้เรามาอยู่ที่ออสเตรเลียแล้วโอเคไปกันดีกว่าครับผมได้ว่าเมื่อวานตอนเลิกเล่นไปอาบน้ำไปแล้วจะมีเนื้อเรื่องอะไรอีกไหมความทรงจำของใครไปกันดีกว่าไปกันดีกว่าดูต่อไหม
Let me give you a rundown of your new job. The big one. It's the same deal as America. The people here are isolated. The cities are cut off from one another. And so, to bring all of Australia into the chiral network, we want you to cross the continent and link up key locations using your Cupid. To begin with, you'll connect several facilities in sequence on your way to the closest city to here, West Fort Knott. Charlie will brief you on the order that will take you to the first facility.
Yeah, okay.
Your first destination is home to what they're calling the government. They seek to establish a new administration to fill the void left by Australia's collapse. As the concept of formal governance is a distant memory to most, they opted for a simple name. These people are currently suffering from the effects of severe chiral contamination. But with
hi. Welcome to the stream.
They should be able to make a full recovery. The cargo you'll be entrusted with
contains
everything they need for their
treatment.
If we can deliver it and earn
Is the microphone working okay?
Amenable to joining the chiral network.
I guess it's working.
It's their business to know the current lay of the land. And we
Anyway, welcome to the stream.
We're already seeing anomalous chiralium readings throughout
Australia. Hey, Denny.
There's even a BT area.
I'm Momiji. Welcome to the stream. Today we are playing Stranding 2. Currently, we are trying to connect the network in Australia. So yeah, I guess we will find something crazy around here sooner or later.
He likes to get his hands dirty whenever he can. He's been an excellent advisor to us as well. I say this to assure you that any instructions Charlie gives have been discussed and approved by me.
Kind of.
All right, let's get to it.
It's kind of normal if I say so myself. I mean, just a simple shot here. Can't do much about that though. All right. Take on orders then. See, so I have to head north, I guess. All right.
Updating with new data supplied by drawbridge from outside chiral network coverage.
You got. I'm sorry, but you got to bear with me just a bit because I have a throat ache and stuff like that. So maybe I'm gonna need to cough from time to time. All right, next step then. Yeah.
Sam, this is Charlie. APAS has been analyzing your actions so far, and it seems it's added some new upgrades tailored to your preferred way of working. It's my
I
understanding
see.
that additional servers are currently being installed on several beaches, which should result in a marked increase in APAS's processing power. Due to the timeless nature of the beach, the potential to boost APAS's capabilities is infinite. Its analysis will therefore grow more comprehensive as you complete more orders, meaning you can expect additional enhancements to become available soon. Experiment with them and see what you
I see. So I'm probably should get some enhancement now.
Available.
Okay, this is I think this is a new system from the first game. If I remember correctly, we don't have anything like this in the first game at all. Skill trees, huh? All right. Let's see. Okay. Simple noise canceller. Huh, I see. Game assistant. Improve. Water filtration. Better. Okay, this is quite useful from the last game. Let me just see it. Huh, I see. Current scanner. Instant cargo binding. I think this is gonna be quite useful. The thermal change. Huh. A new scanner mode, huh? So seems to be some kind of extremely focused mode for the scanner and stuff like that. Alright, gonna go with this one thing. I have impression, and if I'm gonna go with this. That's 70, huh? Couple binding. Yeah, let's just go with this one for now. Oh, I can just cancel this one. Huh? And couple binding. Yeah, I think this is a bit more useful in case of emergencies. Alright, let's go with this one. Okay, how to manage my cargo and stuff. Can I pack some? Yeah, this two should go just go on the back. Any other stuff I need to? Why do I have so many blood bags anyway? This one gonna need to take a bit of time because I need to rearrange stuff for the part I'm traveling and things so like need to be a bit prepared for everything though. And I just if you do I have any more ECC? Yeah, they I think all the on my suit. anything I have. Oh. You just go there, and I'm gonna pick this one instead. Right, I think that's it for now. Okay, let's head out. Let's just check out the map first. So the DTs have don't scan. Don't scan, or can I just structure vehicle custom filter off? Yes, I'm gonna need to connect the network for other things first. Mass fabrication. Oh, okay. Alright, let's go. Yeah.
Thanks for the help. Thank you, Kyle.
Guess I'm gonna have to avoid the ghosts and stuff again. See, do we have some granite and stuff? Yeah, I have. Okay, I have lots of granite, so yeah. I think that should be fine. Not again. Alright. Guess I'm gonna have to move a bit slowly now. What the heck? Alright. We're back at it again.
Your ultra deck's twitching. Must be a BT somewhere nearby. Keep an eye on your ultra deck's movements as you proceed.
I need to go up another one. What the heck was that? I see, so I'm out of the area. Yeah, I'm probably gonna take this road. This one looks a lot safer. a lot safer for traveling and stuff. Huh. Cool. Okay, just check the weather and stuff. Oh. Look into the sky. Let me try that. Huh. Yeah, I guess I'm gonna go here first then. Trying to fix my stuff.
Awfully kind that someone went to the trouble to build this, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, I think so.
This one's for you. Thank you, kindly.
I guess this might be the safer route to go. Right? I hope so. Alright, let's see. Okay, everything is fixed now. Let's go. Oh, hey, hello. Welcome to the stream. We are playing Stranding 2. Just trying to figure things out because I might not new to the series, but still, I'm quite new to the second game, and there's a lot more system in this one. So yeah, gonna take a bit, kind of slow though. Gonna take some time to adjust and stuff like that. So anyway, thanks for coming. All right. I hope this is not some kind of cliff or stuff like that. Huh. Let's see if we're gonna go. Huh. Alright, I need to go back up. Huh? Alright. Let's just go this way then. And we can go a bit further then. Alright, I think it's time to get down. Yeah, that's the right way. Yeah, right part might be a bit better. Alright, let's go this way then. Yep, this is a lot better than the other one. I'm just gonna head out slowly and pick up some stuff on the way. What the heck is that anyway? Oh, I see. Let's just link up. Let's just link up with this one first. All right.
Security measures lifted. Weapons detected. Be advised that usage is restricted inside facility grounds.
Access the...
You're that bloke with drawbridge, aren't you? So you really came, eh? Cut straight through BT territory just to bring us our cargo. That's quite a feat. Been waiting a long time for someone like you to show up. Let's see how well you were able to handle our delivery. I don't know what to say.
And it's done.
Great job, Porter.
Right.
We'd given up all hope of ever seeing this. I'm so glad he managed to bring it in. Like everyone says, you're a man people can count on. Already put that decontamination unit to good use. The chiralium levels had really gotten out of hand, so you couldn't have come at a better time. Thanks. Anyway, go ahead and connect us with that Cupid or whatever it is.
All right. That one is done. Huh. Let's see. Wait. Motion scanning.
Now displaying your current Porter grade.
A chiral communications transmission. With this network at our disposal, we might be able to make our dream a reality. We want to build a world where even the weakest among us have a chance. A world where people come together to stand against those who embrace violence. Ever since the death stranding, this continent has been afflicted by terrible environmental changes. It was bad enough, but out of nowhere, the anomalies became a hell of a lot more dramatic. Skyrocketing levels of chiral contamination. Those bloody watcher things coming out of the woodwork. Didn't realise it at the time, but the escalation of all this insanity coincided with the UCA's connection to the network and the appearance of the plate gate. The chiral network is causing instability beyond the reach of its coverage, which means the only way to fix it is to link up all of Australia. At least, that's what we here believe. To support your efforts, we've shared the data we have about the continent with your people, information about the brigands and so on. Use it to the best of your ability. We're not doing any better than the UCA or Mexico, I'm afraid. Only difference is the presence of armed belligerents we call brigands, as well as a new type of BT we've been seeing all over lately. The brigands have been trying to bring us to heel and are a right pain in the ass. They've got an irrational enmity for new tech like the chiral network, you see. We've also been seeing major earthquakes all over the continent, as well as devastating floods due to heavy timefall. You can have your work cut out for you while you're down under, that's for sure. Take the bowler gun, for example. With our data, we were able to improve and refine the design of the APAC standard issue model. You can charge it now to fire projectiles with a narrower spread. Perfect for taking down hard-to-reach targets with precision. And then, there's backpack customization. We've developed a number of unique attachments that can be equipped to the pack you're currently carrying. Stuff I guarantee will give you an edge in a fight. You might consider bringing this gear with you when you're prepping for your next run. Oh, and last but not least, we patched through an Odradec update that allows the sensor to pick up living beings and other entities. It's an improvement that builds on the sensor's existing functionality. Anything it detects will be visible to you as a silhouette for a brief time. I'm sure it'll come in handy down the road. Due to our proximity to a BT area, this shelter was subject to significant chiral contamination. Said area has also been the source of a new type of BT. Unlike the usual sort, these ones are able to see us. Clear as day. As such, we've taken to calling the buggers Watchers. And they're every bit as dangerous as any other BT. You're gonna want to steer clear at all costs. Before I forget, there's a request I wanted to send your way. I know you're eager to hit the road and make progress, but I promise you, this is more than worth the trouble. It's a delivery for the lone commander, who lives not too far from here. He's an old ally who provided us with support for all matters military. He's also a crack shot with a sniper rifle. But after this and that, we went our separate ways. And he retired to a shelter off to the east. He can be a hard man to please, but if we could enlist his help again, I'm sure he'd provide us with all kinds of useful information. Data and schematics that might prove invaluable for your work. Especially if you're the type who likes to fight first and ask questions later. Should help us all combat the brigands a damn sight more effectively in any case. I'll filed this request as a sub-order, so check the terminal if you're interested in taking on extra work.
That was excellent work, Sam. With the government now part of the chiral network, we've successfully completed the first step in our journey to connect all of Australia. I want to thank you for making this possible. Well done. To extend network coverage as far as West Fort Knox, our next order of business will be to link up the Western Environmental Observatory. The associated order is ready for you. This one may well place you in considerable danger, so be sure to take extra care when selecting your equipment. Access the delivery terminal here to pick up this main order and get underway.
Sam, take a good look at the tracks you've made. They're proof that you were here in this time and place. They have the power to give courage to others who see them. And in time, they'll become roads, allowing you to connect with your fellow man.
so not enough resins. Yeah, maybe probably something like this, I think. So not enough. Probably gonna go with something like this then. Yeah, I think that's gonna work. Alright. Yeah, it's gonna set one up on the way back, but not now. How many grenades do I have? Right. Yeah, I think I've got plenty. Gonna keep a bit some special alloy and stuff. Alright, that's a bit too much. Yeah, much too much. Alright, let's just go then.
Order is now available for you. This cargo has been designated breakable.
Hello, Sam. This is Charlie. To aid you in your future orders, we prepared porter suits with camo patterns tailor-made for the Australian environment. We've also provided you with a new basic porter suit with customizable colors. Moving forward, I imagine you'll want to adjust your appearance based on the terrain and your personal preferences at the time. Try experimenting with your options.
All right. I guess I'm gonna use some camo then. Yeah, I'm just gonna go with camo. Yeah, I'm just gonna go for the charger first.
Be counting on you, Sam.
Disengaging weapons restrictions.
Take care, Sam.
Sam, I can perform reconnaissance for you if you like. After all, there's no telling what might be waiting for us ahead.
Like this. Privacy.
Legs.
Here we go. Okay, Sam, heads up.
Nice. All right. Okay, let's go for that area then. guess I'm gonna need to blow up some PCs and stuff. Come on. What the heck is that? Right. Yeah, that guy is quite tough. Yeah, probably better to just avoid that guy entirely. Just ignore them for now.
Security measures lifted. Weapons detected. Be advised.
Wasn't expecting a porter of all people to drop by. Most folks would have had Buckley's chance at making it out this far. Betting it was the government that sent you my way. They've got an eye for talent. That is one flawless looking delivery. Bring on the next.
Now displaying your current porter grade.
I appreciate what you've done for me, really. But I'm afraid I can't agree to becoming a part of this chiral network of yours. To be frank, I don't trust you drawbridge people yet. There's also no end to the dangers in these parts. And if you haven't got what it takes to face them, you'll die like all the rest. Complete my latest order though, and I might be persuaded to reconsider. If it strikes you as an unreasonable request, you may as well go home now. There's no shame in recognizing when you're out of your depth. You gotta know what you can and can't handle if you want to survive out here. All of which is to say you shouldn't go off half-cocked and throw your life away. Are we clear?
Right then. How many credits do I have anyway? Alright. So that way then. สวัสดีครับคุณยาคุผู้มาเช็คอินทุกวันแต่ไม่อยู่ดู เอาแล้วตัวประหลาดอะไรโผล่มาโอ้ตัวใหญ่ตัวใหญ่ดูว่าเดี๋ยวค่าทิ้งเลยดีกว่าของทางมากโอเค เห็นแล้วรู้สึกว่าไม่ค่อยคุ้มที่จะต้องมาบวกกับไอ้พวกนี้เท่าไหร่โอ้รถจะพังกันดีกว่าครับ
like you have what was requested. All that remains now is to drop it off.
Come on.
Weapons detected. Be advised that usage is restricted inside facility grounds.
Access the delivery terminal.
Damn it.
Have a go at that. You actually managed to bring it back, did you? I'm genuinely surprised. Let me get a closer look at it. Don't see anything to worry me here. You took good care of this. Where on earth did you find this? I was sure it was gone for good. You are no average porter, mate. That much is crystal clear. I suppose I ought to hold up my end of the bargain. Get out your Cupid and finish the job.
All right.
Now displaying your current porter grade.
So this is what it's like being all hooked up and wired in. At any rate, looks like the schematics for my trusty shooter and darling little smoke grenades are in your hands now. The former's a custom design of mine. Uses tranquilizer darts. Makes a hell of a bang when fired though. So keep that in mind. Just a shame our bards couldn't have crossed sooner. maybe this world of ours wouldn't have been so divided, and maybe my mates wouldn't have had to die. Hey now, don't knock them till you've tried them, alright? Granted, you can't neutralize an enemy with one, but they are effective at blinding them and giving you cover, far more than you probably realize. And even if they do open fire, you'll find that their chances of actually hitting you are slim to none. Which means that even if you've alerted them with one of your own shots, you'll have no trouble disengaging and repositioning. Properly utilized, they're a great tool for disrupting enemy attacks and buying you room to regroup. Furthermore, if you happen to have a sensor or something similar on hand, you can use it to track enemies through the smoke, making things pretty one-sided. It's like shooting fish in a barrel. Or, if you're the kind of bloke who'd rather get up close and personal, you can chuck one at their feet, waltz right up to them unseen, turn a firefight into a fist fight. I assure you, once you've learned how to use these little beauties to their full potential, you'll have a heap of new tactics at your disposal. Experiment, see for yourself. My sniper rifle. It's configured to fire tranquilizing rounds. An ideal choice for those who prefer to get the job done without undue bloodshed. Bit of advice though, make sure you engage your enemies at a healthy distance. It's not a silenced weapon, so fire too close and they'll be all over you before you have time to react. And don't think about taking a shot until you've planned your next move. Any sniper worth their salt stays mobile, constantly securing new vantage points to evade detection. And always remember to account for bullet drop when shooting at extreme ranges. In a nutshell, you might need to aim at a point a notch or two above your target, depending on the distance. And finally, you want to hold your breath to steady your aim before gently pulling the trigger. Having left that life behind, I've no need for guns any longer, but that doesn't mean they can't be of use to you. It may sound like a bit of a yarn, but my friends and I supported the government's plans to rebuild Australia. To defend ourselves against those who had other ideas, we had no choice but to take up arms. It ended up costing most of us our lives. All because of me. The commander. You've seen what became of them. My mates are the Watchers scattered all over this hill. Mixed in with all the enemies we slaughtered. And for what? Deep down, we were all the same. Blokes who called this land our home. Was it worth all the struggle, all the bloodshed, for the world we shared to be reduced to this? So, I left the military behind. Decided I had to go it alone. I had to figure things out. Were we all just doomed to die and become Watchers? Was that the only way for us to come together? Now fuck that. There was another way. Before it all went to hell, we should have tried to find common ground. And now, with your chiral network, that might finally be feasible. Working with the government too, maybe. For all that and more, I hope you don't let me down. Righto, Sam. I know you got places to be, but an order just came in that caught my eye. Seems our friends over at the government shelter might be in a bit of strife. If you're willing to look into it, you can review the details by checking the sub-orders on the delivery terminal here. Might be a good occasion to fabricate a sniper rifle with the data I just shared, if you take my meaning. Anyway, think it over, would you? the midnight oil, are you? That's some work ethic. Of all the things I never expected to receive, you bloody ripper. Bloke like you should be able to make good use of this data. Take a look. How are you doing for materials? Because I'm upping the amount you can use for fabrication.
Now displaying your current porter grade.
I've shared a schematic for a new weapon with you. A silenced handgun. It's chambered for tranquilizer rounds. Pop someone in the noggin. Effect's the same if you hit him anywhere else, actually. Just takes longer to kick in. This little fella can be very useful for when you want to remain unnoticed while sneaking through enemy territory. Matter of fact, I once secured an entire enemy outpost with one of these. So bear in mind it's got that kind of potential. Hope it serves you well in the field.
Alright, I guess I'm gonna need to clear that area.
Okay. That'll do it. Came in handy. Thanks for the help. Definitely not alone.
Brigands.
Now leaving chiral network coverage.
A word of warning, Sam. That sniper rifle doesn't appear to be equipped with a suppressor, meaning it will make considerable noise when fired. Take care not to attract the enemy's attention.
Now entering chiral network coverage.
You've recovered everything then. Great. Let's get it delivered.
Ugh, almost lost it there.
Just like that, Sam. generator. I wouldn't want to be near that if it released its charge.
Just a bit further now.
Good to see you again.
Well. Retrieved that cargo from those troublemakers, did you? We're all very grateful. Now, let's review the order details. This cargo is in exceptional condition. Time after time you've been there for us. You're a saint. I want you to have this data. It'll help you in your work. We've designated more materials for you.
Now displaying your current porter grade.
Got our hands on those bastards' gear now. And it's all thanks to you. With this tech, we should have no trouble whatsoever monitoring and tracking their movements from here. Also, something tells me you've earned the Lone Commander's respect. Call it a hunch, giving you more imposing aura. I reckon the Golden Fist and the Island Inventor will be keen to meet with you. He's a combat specialist who used to be stationed at Cape Fort Knot, which was a settlement located to the north of West Fort Knot. Anyway, he was a champion boxer, so he excels at close-range engagements, as one would expect. One time, when he heard a group of trigger-happy arseholes were getting ready to attack Cape Fort Knot, he went out alone and took the lot of them down with his bare hands. I'm honestly not sure how he's getting on these days, but if you could bring him into the chiral network, you would gain the support of a powerful ally. You're damn right I do. His skills as a soldier and leader were second to none. A marksman like you wouldn't believe. And not just with a rifle either. He once captured an enemy outpost with nothing but his custom handgun for company. If you can find a way to gain his trust, I'm sure he'll have something of value to teach you. But the poor bloke still holds himself responsible for the death of his comrades. Wrongly, in my opinion. The way I see it, if he couldn't save them, then no one could. A strange sort of fella, if I'm being honest. He set up shop on an island he never leaves so he could devote himself to his research. And if you head north from here, past West Fort Knot, you'll come across a lonely island just off the coast. As for this, research, I've only met him once myself. And I couldn't make head nor tail of whatever the hell it was he was trying to build. But perhaps you'll have better luck than me if you decide to pay him a visit. This is a chiral anti-gravity device that can be attached to your backpack. Slap it on and your cargo will feel significantly lighter. And the more of them you use, the more noticeable the effect becomes. Any porter ought to appreciate a piece of kit like this. I'm sure you'll be a big fan.
Order completed. Well done.
that sign, Sam? Think someone might need help. I don't know, perhaps we could lend them a hand if we have time. And when we in turn need assistance, we can always build a sign of our own.
Thanks for looking at it.
This one's for you. Thanks for the help. Okay.
สวัสดีครับสวัสดีครับอิสุ69มาทำอะไรตอนนี้กำลังจะพักนะฮะมีคนซ่อมรถให้ผมหน่อยนะฮะพักสักหน่อยดีกว่า5 ทุ่มแล้วตอนกลางคืนแมวอยู่ไหนฮะดูแมวฮะอยากเล่นกับแมวแต่เล่นไม่ได้ฮะไม่รู้ทำไม
Ah, yes. Those wandering BTs we encountered, I believe people call them Watchers. A fitting name given their behavior. The way they seem to be eyeing us with such disconcerting intensity. Oof. They can't see everything, though. No, they've definitely got some blind spots. Meaning, you might be able to avoid combat by evading detection and sneaking past unnoticed. So in order to survey an area, I have to rely on a very special power. My strength of will, you might say. The requisite focus can be rather exhausting, but I'm happy to grin and bear it since it's for your sake. So, if you deem it necessary, feel free to send me airborne as many times as you like. It won't use up any battery or chiral crystals either. All it requires is that I place my absolute faith in you. Which I do, so don't hesitate to ask for help. Was that, tasty, Sam? Sam, been a while since you had a proper shower, wouldn't you say? I don't really have anything else to say right now. Ready to head out, Sam? I sure am. I was born ready.
ถ้าอย่างนั้น วันนี้เราก็เจอศัตรูแบบใหม่เพิ่มอีกแบบนะฮะงั้นเดี๋ยววันนี้เราพักสักหน่อยก่อนเพราะเดี๋ยวเรายังต้องเดินทางไปไปช่วยอีกที่หนึ่งอีกงั้นก็ตอนนี้ละกันฮะขอบคุณทุกคนที่เข้ามารับชมในวันนี้นะครับขอบคุณครับผมแล้วไว้เจอกันใหม่ครับสวัสดีครับ